Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be making cinnamon rolls, healthy cinnamon rolls with wheat. So the first thing I do is measure 2 cups of whole wheat flour, and then I'm sifting it to reduce the shafts in the flour. Some people actually use normal flour for this, but we are, as I said earlier, we are preparing healthy cinnamon rolls. So we are going to reduce sugar as much as possible. So I'm using whole wheat flour. I'm adding my salt here, and then in another bowl I have my warm milk. Then I'll be adding a spoon of yeast into it. Stir that very well, and then add to my dry mix, which is the salt and wheat. Then back in the bowl I'm adding apple syrup, 2 spoons of maple syrup. Apple syrup was also 2 spoons as well, so 2 spoons of maple syrup and 1 egg, and then I'm mixing it. So this is going to replace butter and sugar. Normally with the normal wheat flour, not wheat flour, the normal flour, some people would use butter and sugar, but as I said, this is healthy wheat, so I'm using maple syrup, apple syrup and egg. And then I've added it to my mixture, and I'm knead it very well. After kneading it in my bowl, I'll move it to my rolling mat, and then I'll knead properly. Knead, because this is like making bread. So I'll knead it so I know that when I press on it, it bounces back, and then I know it's ready. In another container, in another bowl, I'm just spraying my grapeseed oil just so that it doesn't stick to the bowl, and then I'll cover it and keep it in a warm place so that the yeast can activate the flour. Now these are dates. I have dates here. I've soaked it in hot water, and then I've removed the seeds. I'm adding my cinnamon flour, grinded cinnamon. I'm going to use this as my filling for my rolls instead of using brown sugar and cinnamon, which is the normal step everybody takes. Remember, we are making healthy cinnamon rolls. So I'll be adding the mix into my blending cup because I want to blend it. We want to blend it into a paste. Remember, we are using this for our filling. So this is me blending it here. I'll blend it to be very smooth. You can add a little bit of milk if you don't have a very strong blender. You can add milk. So this is it. I didn't add any water or milk to it, but that's it. So I'll keep that aside. Now back to our mixture, our dough. Let's see. So it has risen a bit. Remember, we used just 1 spoon of yeast, so it has risen a bit. Now it's time to roll it out. I'll try to roll this into a square, as much as I can get of a square or a rectangle. Roll it out, roll it on all the sides, till I can get almost a perfect square. If you can get a very perfect square or rectangle, better, but I don't think I'll be able to get that with this, but as much as I can, I'll try. So this is it. This is what we have, and then I'm going to add that filling, the cinnamon and dates. I'll try as much as possible to get this on all sides. The more the sweeter, the better the filling would come out. So I'm using a brush here to try to get it into as much sides as I can. And this is the final filling, the way I left it at the end, or the way I could fill it up. So I'm rolling it now. I'm rolling the dough together with the filling in it, so that I can cut them into the shapes that I want. So that's what we are going to do. Now I'm going to be using pastry ropes to cut it. You can use knife or anything, any sharp thing you can get to cut. Then I'll place them in a pan. Make sure you leave spaces in between because we'll still have to keep this for 45 minutes so that it will rise. Yes, it's time consuming, but it's worth it. So this is after 45 minutes. It's ready for baking. So I'm just going to put a little bit of milk. I'm going to brush milk on top it. This step is important so that the milk can melt into the cinnamon. It gives it a better taste, and then it makes it crunchy, a bit crunchy underneath. Now I'm going to put it in my oven. I'm going to bake for 25 minutes at 350. You can do 370 at 15-20 minutes, but I did 25 minutes, and this is the final results. Our cinnamon rolls, very yummy. I'd like to say thank you to everyone that has been watching my videos, that have also shared. Please, if you have not subscribed, kindly do so. I'm a new YouTuber. I'm trying to do this. I'm not perfect yet, but I'm getting there. Thanks to my old subscribers, to my new subscribers. Thank you too for subscribing. Like, share, comment. Bye.